Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Skeggi playthrough, guys, where we are using the faction unlocker to play Skeggi. Our invasion of Lothern is fully underway. We've actually taken Lothern, sorry, Ulfwan even is underway. We've got another army here, and we're just about to have another army sent up and built up. I have put a mod on to reduce the impact of corruption, because I do seem to be having a bug which is making me actually take chaos corruption as well, but unfortunately it seems to not be working, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. It might take a turn to start working, I guess. So somebody has apparently said I can build some shaman sorcerers. Fire, so he can actually come out and join one of the armies. I can only recruit one a turn, can't I? Oh no. Let's grab a metal out as well. There's one, basically going to recruit one of these for each of my armies, guys. I can't. Oh, I can only get two. Okay, anyway, that'll do for now. The Forgotten Jarl has leveled up. Let's start buffing up my champions. We do still have a few of those in here. And you need to be leveled up too. Let's buff up the training then, as we're all down on there. So he's making my guys better. Valley up the Fjordlings. Ooh, noxious vessel.
Gather.
We are still exploring. Yeah, we know we're going to have a rebellion. Oh god damn it, I've had this before. Sometimes, there you go. Sometimes I've had it where it gets to the end turn, I click on that thing and it just jams me. Now, saving sometimes fixes it, or sometimes you just have to do a quick restart, basically, guys. Quick save and load that save and it'll fix it. It's a really weird issue. I've only ever had it happen a couple of times, but it is something to be aware of. It obviously still happens, though it could be something to do with the ridiculously large amount of mods I've currently got on. Oh, somebody's got the sword. The sword of Cain there, and marching towards me. I will have to take that off them, guys. Make my lord nice and powerful again. Now, we've had that rebellion in Titan Peaks, which we were aware was going to happen. That's, again, not too much of the worry, guys. We will go over and deal with that shortly. I love how many factions we still have about in this game. You do start with more factions in this with the faction unlocker, which is another nice thing. I'm going to state now, guys, I've decided my aim for this campaign is Ulfwan. Once we've taken Ulfwan, we may just do a quick lighting invasion of Bretonnia, just for fun. But that isn't the aim of this. Once we've taken Ulfwan as Skeggi, we've proven, you know, we've taken Skeggi and we've made it great. You know, we've taken Ulfwan, we've put ourselves into a position of real power. That's probably where I will end this campaign, because the tactics once you get to the top level are not the most interesting.
Chieftain of the tribe. Moving out.
We can get a rebellion over here as well.
Tribesmen, gather. Bloodthirsty. Done. Wipe them out. All ears. To war.
Let's get these guys marching.
Slaughter the sheep. Immediately. No. Dominate. Moving out.
Sail straight over.
Enslave.
Continue down the coast here.
Tremble.
That was easy.
Even in death we serve our
Sack it. Next turn we'll take it. We know the drill here, guys.
Chieftain of the tribe. Enslave the Southerns.
Ooh, the Shrine of Historians built up quite nicely. As is Portalessa. Elistor.
The tribe consents. Dominate. You have my favor. To the slaughter. Into the fray.
Alright, we need to fight this. I actually kind of want them to attack me with the sword, because I will retake that quite easily, guys. I will take that straight off them, guys. Well, it's quite obvious what will happen. This isn't going to be a difficult battle, as always. We know the tactics we're going to use here. They're fairly simple tactics, but they're simple, but they work. This is an incredibly veteran army, guys, and we will do a lot of damage. The only thing this army really needs is a mage. Now we can get them. I'm going to be able to get more as I do continue to expand. And once we've got 3 armies over here, I suspect we're going to make quite short work of the remaining elves.
Prepare to ruin.
Let's do it this way. These guys are hitting the wall simply to keep them all in order. Keep all the archers pinned. Well, as always, we're going to obliterate this gate. It's melee defense. There's no benefit to doing that for popping that while we've got range shooting at us. It really is Skinwolf's saving grace, their speed, because they take damage as they charge, because they're not armoured. Once I have the armoured Skinwolves, you know, if I replaced all these guys with armoured Skinwolves, which we may well do eventually, it would be much better. Then again, at this point, I see no real need to do that. Here we go, about to hit the walls with all of these guys, and then we'll start cutting through these guys up here. Our gate is... Why is that gate taking so long to break? Here we go, guys. Our first guy's getting up here. The elves are already trying to run.
Attack the mortals! Hit your stones! For chaos!
There we go. Actually, no, let's hit them.
So be it!
Fold down into there. And let's rip these spearmen to pieces, guys. I mean, not even in formation. I mean, a few of them are getting back up. Their lord is just kind of stood there watching, going, what do I do?
Kill them all!
And now he's going to find out what he does. So we're trying to pin, we're pinning a lot of their archers up here with our marauders. Well, we are making very short work of them. We're cutting a wedge in here. These guys aren't terrible, but not compared to my heavier troops, guys.
Attack the mortals!
Let's try and chase these guys down. We won't catch these archers, but we can at least keep them moving. Let's rip this unit to pieces, the remains of that unit.
For chaos! Chaos marauders! That's monstrous speed!
This is one of their more elite units, which again is about to get absolutely battered. Its formation completely ripped to pieces. Steady, faster and stronger enemies nearby. Yeah, I don't think they're having a good time. Oh, this poor unit here. It knows what's about to happen.
We want their eyes!
And they're trying to hold. This is the thing I do think about Norsca. They are just a little OP. I mean, one charge and we decimated. I mean, it is a tier 1 unit, but still.
Eat your souls!
Let's try and pin this cav here. Oh wow, he is actually fair fighting some of my marauders. They might actually be doing reasonably well there. But they're still very happy due to the amount of enemy routes we've got. Come on, guys. My guys are all a bit clumped, which does slow them down a bit, but... Here come the skin wolves. If it wasn't the fact I had to get on walls, I probably wouldn't even bother with marauders, guys. We're shredding them now.
All is chaos. Yes, Lord.
Oh, they thought they think they're coming back. Rip their remaining archers to pieces. We can't get to those. I'm not going to bother those guys on the walls, but let's hit the unit behind. They're breaking and they're not even charging up onto the wall. Turn onto them. We've completely shattered those archers there. Come on, catch them. Oh, it's a lone white lion. Yeah, let's just move into the centre.
Yes, Lord.
Let's eat the... Oh, no, 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 no. Let's catch them. Caught that unit nicely. And that's the mass route, guys. Nice, solid, easy victory there, guys, for us. 32 dead for 447 of them, and we're going to sack that town. And we're potentially going to be pulling back and leaving it there. Because actually, we're not really going to gain a huge amount by taking it, other than, you know, so long, well, by staying near it. If I can pull back, I can get myself into a better defensive position in case they do decide to come south against me. Come on.
Gods protect us!
Ooh, no, we're going to establish an outpost because we'll get replenishment from it being an outpost. We'll start building up this. We get some extra cash off the port.
Slaughter the sheep.
Why has he taken losses?
Chieftain of the tribe. Oil and ravage.
Is it because he sailed over that? We don't usually do that. Yes, yes, I know. We're going to have a rebellion there. I know. Not much I can do about that. This annoying corruption bug is annoying. It actually makes it quite hard to keep some of these settlements because unfortunately there does seem to be a bug where Skeggi are getting negative effects from the corruption, which is probably because of using this DLC early. They did state, you know, I can't pronounce the guy who made it. It's linked in, his name is linked in the description, guys. But you know, this has been updated a couple of times since this. I just have to stick with the old version because it won't load with the new versions, and that is probably something which is fixed in the newer versions. So.
Why Why do you come to the frozen north?
Nope. But I'm happy enough to put down these little chaos rebellions occasionally. As I said, here at the moment, this is about defeating the High Elves. Once we've defeated that, you know, I'm happy to take some establish some outposts. But if I lose them, I'm not going to make a huge amount of money off the outposts. So if I can completely destroy the High Elves and rip them to pieces, that'll be good enough for me.
Marauders all!
Here we go, let's take the replenishment.
Enslave the Southerners! Yes, Lord!
Start double timing it back over here.
Eagle guides me.
Okay.
Enslave the Southerners to the slaughter.
Let's go back to the Shrine of Saurian and level this one up.
Laying to waste.
Just gonna auto this, guys.
We will be avenged. Overrun the world. Despoil and ravage.
Right, we're 32. Yeah, let's do this with Serpent.
The after will rise again.
We need to do it with the other ones. We're gonna break it again, but that does give us that extra that reduces our upkeep, as well as giving us the weapon damage strength, guys, which is nice.
Yes. In agreement. Enslave the Southerners. Understood. Wipe them out. Annihilation.
It's an auto.
Death holds no
This is where autoing is potentially a little...
Our brothers
Right.
will avenge
I want to
us.
keep the Hound for the strength. Because you do definitely take more damage autoing, guys, as you can see.
Slaughter the sheep.
Let's grab that. Yeah. If you want to see why I'm leveling things up, guys, I did do a lot more of describing that earlier on in this campaign and in my Wintertooth campaign, guys, so you can go look at that for that information.
Harbinger of war. Journey. I'll be there.
Ooh, we potentially need to pull back this way to protect Lothar. Which one gives me public order? This one. Here we go. And realistically, yeah, I'm going to start pumping out another army as well now. Because I think, you know, I can do this. 4 armies would be better, because then we can have 2 going around the inner, 1 going around the outer, to really squish them, guys, which is what we really want. And they are still capable of mustering some big forces. But no harm in us pushing out a 4th army, because it's a tricky one. It is always a bit of a balance with raiding factions, because you need armies to raid, but you don't want too many armies, because if you have too many armies, it damages your income. But if you don't have armies which are raiding and attacking, it damages your income. So it's a bit of a tricky one. You know, you want good, solid raiding armies. It's why I'm not a huge fan of it. I like playing them to an extent, but at the same time, I'm not a huge fan of them because I find that I just don't think it works. You know, I think it's a bit of a... Well, it does work. I'm trying how to explain it. It's just not my playstyle, basically, guys.
Chieftain of the tribe. Marauding.
Let's move you back into here so you'll get back to
Enslave the
full.
Southerners. Yes.
You can actually pull him straight back to Lothan.
Despoil and ravage.
We'll march on here.
Charge at last. We will accept our fate.
Sack there, we'll
Tribe
destroy it next turn.
Slaughter the sheep.
We can pull back into here for a turn or two to replenish. We can pull out here to batter them.
You have my favor. Enslave the Southerners. Marauding. Overrun the world. War unceasing. True savages.
Grab eye for gods for you. Can start heading down this coast.
The eagle guides me.
Speak, you craven cur, and very well. Fool! Your demeanor tells me you aren't here to duel. Fool! Yes. You seek a pact with Norsca. Understood.
Okay, let's keep doing all that.
All ears. Norsca. What? Overrun the
You
world.
can join this army. No.
This way.
You can keep sailing down this way. Forgotten Jarl, you can have that one again. Let's keep pushing up training for you. Okay. Noxious Vessel for you. And enter. Oh, I forgot to start building it. To be fair, I don't want to start building another army because we're not most flush at the moment. We've got about 10 turns of solvency left just now. I'm not saying we're going to fall over anytime soon, but yeah, I thought that was going to happen. But it's not going to stop me. I'll be able to charge forwards and batter them again next turn. They take there. You know, I want them to damage themselves on these places. See, I don't really even mind them retaking places, guys, because it just weakens them. At this point, they're not gaining anything by capturing all of these spots. It's just going to be a hard push through them. It's not going to be a hard push. It's going to be a push through them. So, come on, get to the elves. I don't care about any of these guys. I should have probably done this as a well, it would have been interesting to do this as a Vortex campaign, but I don't know if I had really had that option. Okay, you can have that as you were offering me some money, and I could use some money at the moment. I mean, I could always abandon these two settlements and build this army up, I guess, but I would almost certainly make money by destroying the High Elves, that is the thing. But I don't like giving up territory. It's just a shame about this corruption bug, otherwise I wouldn't need to be leaving an army up there. Oh wow, Elven Rebellion. Now that I kind of expected to happen.
Marauders all to the slaughter.
Destroyed the rebellion. I'm gonna have to fight this, otherwise I'll lose some units, which is silly. I do think it should work out. It should work your balance out to an extent, because this is going to be an easy battle. I'm not even going to bother with any tactics here. I'm going to charge the gate and batter through, but if I autoed it, I would lose units. But you know, that's how it happens. I'm going to batter through the gate, rip everything to pieces, and it'll be done. To be fair, I probably will chuck the marauders up onto the walls, because it's a waste not to.
Smell that fear!
What do you bid? Climb!
Charge. I'm just going to double time this entire battle, guys. This is a battle in fast forward. Oh, that poor unit. Oh, those poor guys up there. And they're actually coming back. And that's it. Barely a scratch. Got 4 units down. But if I'd not thought that myself, we would have taken losses, which is the silly thing sometimes. Come on, for some reason it's taking ages, that last little bit at the moment. I'm not quite sure why.
Our brothers will avenge us.
Let's raise it to the serpent.
Even in death we serve our blood.
As always, you can go back to raiding stance. Gonna push up to that one.
Despoil and ravage. Out of my favor. Tremble.
Let's go get ourselves a sword, guys.
This way.
Oh, they're running away. So they may have battered us. Well, I may have I drew them in, and now I'm going to rip them apart, guys. Tyrion is going to... Oh, this is Tyrion with the Sword of Cain. So he is going to be incredibly powerful, guys. That said, we're going to... You know, this isn't going to be a battle where we're going to give them a chance. We are just going to charge them. They're going to be potentially split as well. Oh, wow.
Chaos Marauders! Born to fight! Marauder chiefs! Onwards! So! Chaos Marauders!
Gonna rip this force coming into pieces. I am kind of using a bug. There is a patch for this bug where they will reinforce from behind at the moment, guys. So your units will actually reinforce from the correct places, but you know. It is sometimes negative for me as well, I will state that. Let's rip Oriel apart. Ooh, she's holding surprisingly well. Make sure she goes down. Don't let her get off the map. I'm a little worried about what's going to come over the top of this hill. I'm going to leave her, because if Tyrion was to come over the top of this hill and drop her vortex onto me now, I would be in trouble. Lovely little spattering of elves there. I can't see any of my own units. Definitely taken a few losses, but nothing major. No subtlety here, guys, just charge. I mean, they're all clumped together, so I don't really need a huge amount of subtlety. That was the scary thing, which he just missed with completely.
Quickly now!
Need to watch that, because he is going to do a lot of damage. You can come over to support. Now let's just fold my entire army onto Tyrion for now. Taking him out is actually key, because he will rip people he hits to part. The second he gets a hit, it will do damage. I know I'm letting the archers hit me, but I want to block Tyrion down. You know what, now I'm going to split a few units off. The other thing I don't want to do is I don't want to let him get a vortex into me here. Oh god, there it goes. God, he's powerful. He's going to pop that vortex off again soon. You know what, at this point, I'm just going to leave these two guys on him. Everybody else can leave alone so he's not blocking their attacks. He is unbreakable, he's not going to last long. That's it! And we now have the Sword of Cain again, guys. It was a bit naughty of me double timing that battle, guys, but it wasn't a tactical battle. The only person who killed anything was Tyrion, and to be fair, he did it all with that vortex. That vortex is nasty. To be fair, I was a bit lucky there. I shouldn't have clustered everything like I did, and I was quite lucky it didn't hit me harder than that, because it had the potential to actually rip me to pieces and do a lot more damage than that. So I did quite well out of it.
Moving out. Unwise.
So if Oriel was part of these guys, could she also respawn with the other faction? So we now have the sword.
Speak.
Buffs him up nicely. And this is where we are going to need to be ending this one, guys. So these guys are going to start marching towards the gate first.
Northmen come.
But as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please feel free to comment in the comments section or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There is a link to my Discord in the comments, as well as links to my Twitter and my Patreon. Thank you very much for your time, guys.